Hi there, welcome to my views and news. A shocking news story for you from Ethiopia. We have been working on this story for a few days. I was trying to get confirmation from multiple sources, and now, after the confirmation I have received, I am able to do a video on this topic. It's alarming, by the way. It seems that there is no rule of law in Ethiopia under the Prime Minister of Ethiopia's government. Anyone can be arrested, people can be forced to serve. I got information from at least three different parts of Ethiopia about this new story. Southern Ethiopia, Oromia, parts of Addis Ababa. In these three zones, these activities are happening, being committed, I would say, being committed by government forces. Police is conducting these operations. There is no conscription in Ethiopia officially. No one is forced to serve in the military. There is no mandatory national service in Ethiopia, though we have been hearing calls for mandatory national service and mandatory military service, but it has not been officially announced by the government, by the military so far. So some countries do have mandatory national service or mandatory military service for youths. In Ethiopia, there is no legal provision under which youths are bound to serve in military or as part of national service. But it seems that unofficially, a campaign of conscription has been launched. We mostly talk about Eritrea, that in Eritrea, students are forced to join Sawa military camp in the uh, final year of intermediate exam, and they have to serve there. They have to serve in military. And education and military service are linked in Eritrea. And if youth don't join the military training, their families are harassed. If they flee training camps, their houses are raided. It happened in Eritrea. It seems that PM Abiy is following in the footsteps of Isaias Afwerki without announcing a formal conscription or formal national service in Ethiopia. What is happening in different parts of Ethiopia is that youths are being arrested. Youths, physically fit, who can serve in military, who are fit, uh, educated to some extent to serve in the military, they're arbitrarily arrested. It's happening in southern Ethiopia, in Oromia, in Addis Ababa. They're arrested by police. They are kept in prisons, arrested on different allegations. Sometimes arrested for violation of particular law, sometimes arrested for being suspected of having links with armed groups. Then they are kept in police stations, in prisons. Verification is conducted about their loyalties, their connections with armed groups. If they are clear and they have no real connection with armed groups and they have no genuine leaning towards an armed group, then they are offered jobs in security sector. They are told that if they join the military, they can be freed. They'll be paid as well. They'll have to undergo training, and after that, they'll be part of military. They can feed their families. They can have money to survive. And from police stations, they are then transferred to military training camps where they undertake military training and they join the military. This is what is happening in different parts of Ethiopia. Why? ENDF can conduct recruitments formally as well. Why is that it has to choose this path of forcing youth to join military? Well, firstly, it's not that everyone in Ethiopia is interested in joining the military. The way military is involved in one after the other conflicts in Ethiopia, generally people believe that military will be involved in wars too in near future. It's not safe to serve in military. It's not safe to send their children to military. People generally, youths generally, though I'm not saying that each and every youth in Ethiopia is opposed to joining military. No, but majority is not supportive of serving in military. And keeping in view the divisions too. Tigrayans, Amhara especially, majority of them not interested in serving in military in ENDF. And ENDF is now targeting ethnicities of southern Ethiopia. It's not targeting Tigrayans. This campaign which I mentioned, it's not against Tigrayans. It's not against Amharas too. It's not against Somalis too. Minority ethnic group members are being targeted because if they join the military, perhaps they can be deployed to Amhara, they can be deployed to Tigray, they can be deployed against Ola. They won't have any ethnic affiliation with Ola, Fano, TPLF, so they can be safely deployed in the fight against these armed groups. This is the strategy which has been adopted by PM Abiy's government. Police and security departments have been unofficially intimated to bring recruits for the military. It's alarming. So we can say that unofficial national service, military service, mandatory military service is being implemented in Ethiopia. Ethiopian Prime Minister's government is focused on strengthening military. This is stated goal of the Prime Minister of Ethiopia's government that Ethiopia must have, it should have a strong military, a huge army, armed with heavy weapons. Weapons are being purchased. Problem is that when it comes to finding recruits, sometimes military faces problems. That is why this unofficial campaign has been launched. And I'm a little surprised that no human rights organization has worked on it, no report so far. I think they should dig deep into the arrests made in Oromia, in southern Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa in recent months. If they dig deep, they'll find out the fate of those who were arrested. Check where they are. If youths were arrested in a particular area, where are they now? Have they been released? Are they still in prison? Have they joined military? If majority of them has joined military, it means that they were basically arrested to force them to join the military. I would request human rights organizations and other news outlets to dig deep on this issue, and the government also, if there is no conscription ongoing, it should tell the people how many were recruited in the Ethiopian National Defense Force and government-backed militias this year. Sometimes those who are arrested, they are sent to militias too, which are government-backed. Government has formed militias too. So government should at least share numbers. How many people have been recruited this year alone in Ethiopia in ENDF and government backed militias? Thank you for watching.